Hey, it's your boy. So apparently, we talked about Nijisanji before, but apparently new information has come out about not only the talent they fired, but other talents that were fired by them and where they work. See, my problem with Nijisanji is, unlike any other organization or VTube organization, they choose to be the abusive father to their VTube talent, right? They choose to be the bad guy in almost every single situation involving their VTubers. It's like they can't help themselves. Like, there has to be some level of malice behind their decisions. It's the only explanation, especially with this VTuber. Like I said, I covered the video about her, but again, new information. Like, apparently, she was hospitalized due to an incident where she almost took her own life because of the harassment brought on by Nijisanji. And then they just threw the cold water on her and be like, oh, well, usually what company, Japanese companies in particular would do is graduate their talent, so it means they leave on good terms. Well, good ish terms. Again, I think this is incredibly toxic way of doing it. It's like, oh, well, we're not firing you. You're graduating. It's like, oh, I see. But that's just how it's done in most Japanese companies, right? Because it's very difficult to fire somebody in Japan. So what they would do is they'd have that one guy who's like an outcast. They'd sit him in a room, and for 8 hours he would just sit in that room and on a computer. And the idea is to get him to quit in that situation, but in the VTube idle space, if you leave on good terms, it's graduation, so it's a little less of a kick to the nuts. But Ninja Sanji just was like, nope, she's out, peace. And the entire reason at least it started when she made it wasn't a music video or something. Or she made something that cost, that she paid out of pocket, right? Out of pocket, 10, it was damn near 5 digits. And at first, Nijisanji, again, despite not wanting to pitch in whatsoever, was like, okay, but then for some reason they decided to take that video down, which made her and her entire team obviously mad because they worked a lot and the community worked a lot to get that video up. But because it didn't go through the correct channels, or initially Nijisanji was like, yeah, sure, you can put it up. Now they wiped their whole balls on it and struck it down. And she couldn't say why. All she could say was, what, this vague statement that avoided illegality. And again, people got mad, people got pissed off, people were like, why is this happening? And well, Nijisanji is why. And obviously, you put all that money out of your own pocket into something only to have a Nijisanji wipe their balls on you. Nijisanji takes their platinum, YouTube buttons. Whenever you reach a certain amount of subscribers, you get a YouTube statue. They take that from their talent. They don't even give it to their talent. Like, prominent VTubers like Matara Khan used to work for Nijisanji until They wiped their ass on her or on them, and then they moved to V Shoujo, and they were surprised that V Shoujo was very helpful with starting them out. And also Keinon Kuro, who became the first male VTuber in V Shoujo, was also working for Nijisanji. And again, Nijisanji took both of their play buttons, that are statues, and they left because of obviously Nijisanji is a very toxic work environment. And there was another case that completely left my mind where there was a VTuber who was getting to semi-legal battle with Nijisanji, and like she it was between her lawyers and Nijisanji's lawyers, and they shared confidential information, obviously because proceeding to the lawyers, but apparently Nijisanji decided to pretty much throw the wet laundry out to the world. And because of that, and again, they somehow got two talent, I'm pretty sure they forced them, two of the talents, to go onto their stream and be like, why'd you do this? You betrayed us, blah, 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 blah. I'm paraphrasing here to this talent. And she's like, this is supposed to be confidential information. I didn't share this. And it was clearly Nijisanji that did. Again, I don't understand why Nijisanji takes the route of the high school girl when it comes to drama. It's like they go out of their way to bring harassment and a toxic work environment to their talent whenever they, I guess, don't comply for any reason. It's like, you cannot do this. Like, you're a company, maybe you should act like it. I'm a very bigoted person. I don't consider companies and corporations to have the same rights and regards as human beings. I think once you become a company, there's a certain way you absolutely have to act towards not only the consumers, but your employees. And it doesn't have to be and I get it, it's not a perfect relationship, right? Obviously your company's lied to you, but you as the employees, like, you know what? The company's not my best friend. I don't have to act like I need to go above and beyond. And again, Nijisanji's one of those situations where they effectively own you and everything you fucking do. If you're a VTuber and you work under them, now obviously VTube agents VTube organizations have a completely different football field or a completely different work environment and completely different laws and legislature than any other type of company, but the idea is still the same, right? Nijisanji would not exist if it wasn't for their talent. Yeah, apparently this is just the English branch. I don't know if they have any other branches. I don't know if they treat them with any less regard than the EN branch, but it's a situation that situations that just flat out don't need to happen. But anyway, that's really all I gotta say about this. See ya.